Now in this lecture, let's try to create an client details on the KeyCloak server so that I can use those client details inside my Angular application. So for the same, I have to click client and create client. So client ID I will give is easy public client. So this is my client ID. I'm clicking save. The very first note that I have to make for this client is to make sure that access type is public. So whenever you have access type as public, then your KeyCloak server knows that there is no secret associated for this, and it will follow Pixie method kind of authorization code grant flow. And also we have to make sure standard flow enabled is on, because this is the authorization code grant flow. And coming to redirect URI, we know after login inside our EazyBank UI application, the user has to landed on the dashboard page. So due to that reason, I'm giving the valid redirect URI as localhost 4200/dashboard. So this is the port where my Angular application will be deployed. So I have mentioned the same under redirect URL, which is /dashboard. This will make sure my user lands onto the dashboard after login operation is successful. And one more last configuration that I have to do is click on this advanced settings. Under proof key for code exchange, which is Pixie, I have to select S256. So this is the cryptographic encryption algorithm that my UI application and KeyCloak server can follow to understand the code verifier and how code challenge is derived based upon the code verifier. We can also use plain, but plain is pretty unsecured way. So due to that reason, I'm selecting S256. Once we make this change, we can click save. And if you go to the top, you can see there is no credentials tab. The reason is this is a public facing client and there is no need of credentials. We should only pass the client ID and code challenge during the first interaction with the KeyCloak server, and once the authorization code is received, then we should pass the client ID along with the code verifier. And if the code verifier and code challenges matches with the expectation that my KeyCloak server is expecting, then the user will get a successful access token. So now we created successfully a public facing client details on the KeyCloak server. And coming to the users, we don't have to create a separate user again. We can use the same user because user details, nothing have changed regardless of what approach you choose, because the expectation from the user is always to enter the username and password. So due to that reason, we can use the same user that we created before. So with this, we all set to test the authorization code grant flow with the Pixie inside Angular application. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Bye.